So tonight we're talking about this book, 50 Shades of Grey. Why is that backwards? Is that backwards for you? Whatever, it's 50 Shades of Grey. And I read it, and I sort of liked it, and I sort of didn't. I mean, it's the whole, like, mom porn thing, because it's sex in writing, I guess. I don't know. But I have some issues with it. I'm going to give it, like, a one thumb up and a one thumb down kind of situation, because you have to, like, stop and look shit up in the middle. She says words like taciturn. I don't know what that means. I had to Google it, and it totally took away from the moment, and it was completely uncool. So there's that. There's actually a website. You can Google it. It's called, what is it? 50 Worst Synonyms in 50 Shades of Grey or something, and it's hilarious because it's completely true. So I'm not saying don't read this book. I mean, it's sex, so whatever. Have at it. But, I don't know, parts of it are just really weird. And the characters are supposed to be college-age American girls in Seattle, and they sound more like Agatha Christie characters because they say things like, "What are you doing this evening?" Nobody says that shit. They say, "Are you going out tonight?" Or, "What's going on?" Nobody says, what are you doing this evening? It doesn't happen in America. Anyway, I don't know. Whatever. It's stupid. But at the same time, while you're Googling things like taciturn and other words that you don't know, you can also be Googling things like genital clamps. And you can call it research, I guess, if, you don't delete your browser history in time for other people in your house to see it. So there's that, which is always fun. But it's really weird. Like, the sex scenes can be kind of cool. And when you're reading it, you don't really notice it, but then when it's over, when the scene is over, you're like, wait a second, I read like 20 pages and maybe 10 seconds have gone by. So it's like a weird sexual Narnia situation. Like, you come out of the wardrobe and you're like, I was in there for an hour, but I was only gone 5 minutes. What's that about? So, I don't know. That's a little weird. It's like, I don't know. He's not even all wham bam, thank you ma'am. He's like, wham, done. I don't know. Ask E.L. James. Why does she use E.L.? Why doesn't she has her friggin' picture on there? Why doesn't she just use her full name? I don't know. You can probably Google it. Maybe she has kids, and so she doesn't want them to know that she's writing mom porn. That could be it. But her picture's on there, and now she's like a bajillionaire because every woman in America has read this book. And their husbands are probably grateful. Just going to throw that out there because that's probably true. Anyway, so I sort of give it a thumbs up and a thumbs down all at the same time. I'm out of wine. Oh, by the way, this brought to you by WTSO.com. I highly recommend. Let's just do a little bit. So anyway, this book, kind of awesome, kind of lame, all at the same time. It's a quick read. It's a fast read because a 14-year-old boy could have written it, during Wet Dream. But, I'm also guessing that a lot of guys that wear ties in public are getting it a little bit more than maybe they were before. Just saying. Anyway, so that's my take on 50 Shades of Grey. And if you'd like to discuss it, you know where to find me. Till next time. Cheers.